everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Sam. It is lovely to meet you. If you're not new around here, welcome back. I know it's been such a long time since I've sat down with you guys and played around with a new eyeshadow palette, so that is what we are going to do today. So if you haven't already seen by the thumbnail, we are going to be playing with the new Doodles by the Bunny and Gourmande Girls Nightshade palette. Let's dive into it. Actually decided how many looks this video is going to be. This is the first look that I'm doing today. I might do another two. You guys will already know because it will be on the thumbnail. But yeah, we're just going to dive into look one today. I do have to go to work, so we want to keep it nice and simple, and I want to show you the versatility of this palette because I feel like I've seen a lot of looks be creative looks with this palette, and although those are beautiful looks, I have to say that, you know, I am a mom and I do have to go to work and I love to show off versatility. So I think today it will be a nice and simple look, and then tomorrow we might get a little bit creative. I'm going to do two looks. I just don't know if it's going to be two or three. So this is what the packaging looks like. I'm sure everyone has seen it everywhere. No, it's not based on Wednesday Addams before anybody comes for copyright. It is just called the Nightshade palette and it is absolutely beautiful. That is what the outer carton looks like. I mean, just look. I just absolutely flipping love it. And exactly the same on the eyeshadow palette. Beautiful, absolutely love it. So cute. And this is what the colour story looks like. Oh my god, it is absolutely beautiful. I haven't swatched this palette yet, so let's dive in to some close-ups and some swatches. You guys have now seen the swatches and the close-ups. We are all zoomed in, so we're gonna dive in. I think I want to stick with like the purples and maybe pop a little bit of grey in there just because purple and grey, and I'm literally in my cool toned era at the minute. I'm loving me some cool tones. So we're gonna go in with the shade Bella Donna, which is this like beautiful pastel lilac shade. It's so beautiful, and we are just going to use this more as a transition shade. It is very light, so I don't know if it's really going to, but I'm using a very fluffy brush. They say if you want more pigment, pack it on. A pastel colour especially needs to be packed on. You won't get a lot of colour payoff if you're just like going in with a fluffy brush with a pastel. Like, that's just never going to happen. It'll take a lot of building up. I have Ethereal and Radioactive. Those are all shimmer palettes by Gourmande Girl, sorry. And then last year I got the Spooked palette, which was the first Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny. So if you don't know Doodles by the Bunny, she is like an artist and she designs palettes that she would like to see happen, and she's created some amazing palettes. I will link her Instagram page down below, but I'm sure everybody has possibly heard of her by now. So yeah, that's what we're looking like at the minute. It's just very soft, and that is what I was going for. I want to deepen up the crease a little bit more, so we're gonna go in with Nightshade. I love like the little imprints and everything, like their attention to detail is amazing. So we're gonna go into Nightshade, and this is literally gonna go like directly into my crease. If I remember correctly, with Spooked palette, you could put the shades on top of one another, you could blend them out, it didn't matter. The mattes kind of, you know, knew what they were doing. They were impeccable mattes, and obviously that was their first matte formula that I had tried, and I'm having absolutely no issues. It's kind of just blending out itself. I'm being totally honest, it's blended into that lighter purple absolutely beautifully. I feel like purple and yellow as well. I think I have to do that as a colour combo. Should I have done purple and yellow today? I don't know. I feel like I have so many ideas for this palette. I absolutely love it. I just love it. And I think I want to pair it alongside Spooks. I've not been in my eyeshadow zone at the moment. I really haven't. I don't know what is going on with me. Palettes haven't spoken to me. I haven't been creative. I feel like I needed to have a little step back though sometimes, do you know what I mean? Like, I've been still doing makeup off of camera, and to be quite honest, I've really been enjoying it, just to, you know, sit back, play with some of the stuff that I own, because being on YouTube and stuff, we're always like doing all the new stuff. It has to be all the new stuff, and I want to use stuff that I own, do you know what I mean? I want to create different looks and stuff like that, so I just like, sometimes it's just nice to have that little bit of a break. And I think I've had, like, by the time this video goes up, I think I would have had like a bit of like a 2-week break. So yeah, I do apologise I've been away, but I just wasn't feeling it. Next we're going to go into the shade Deadly, which is the grey. It's going to like really grunge it up, and typical British weather, it's actually going to be really nice and sunny today, so yeah. Unfortunately, oh, that's a beautiful grey. Oh my god, yes. Oh, God. I'm just, like I said, I'm really in my cool tone zone. I don't know what's going on with me. I actually think I want to pick up the Bella Beauty Bar, what is it? It's Pastel Garden and Smoky Glam, because I'm just in my cool tones, and that is like a really big cool tone palette, but yeah, I don't know if it's too big. But it's on pre-order at the moment, so I haven't ordered it. I'll wait for it to arrive and then I'll order it, but unless their pre-order sells it, then I'm a bit screwed. But yeah, I also want to wait and see what is coming out for the Halloween season, because I think they're also releasing a palette for Halloween, and I just honestly, I know Maddie's going to be releasing a new palette at the end of this month. Like, honestly, so I love like spooky season palettes. So yeah. So now that's all my mattes done. I'm happy with how they have gone on, and I'm just going to go back through them. This is how I always do my eyeshadow. If you're new, I will place my shades on, and then I will just go back through, re-intensify any colours that might have disappeared, because obviously I'm going from light to dark, that's bound to happen, and yeah, make sure that it's all blended out nicely, and then we'll come back and add some shimmer. I'm really happy with how that is looking. Purple, I don't know what shimmer to go in with. I mean, my first instinct would be to go in with that beautiful bright yellow, and just totally mix this look up. Shall we do some live swatches? Shall we? So we're going to take the shade Dream Shade and Hypnotic. I feel a little bit firm in the pan. I don't feel like wet or anything like that. And then we're going to take the shade Flowering, and we're just going to do some live. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Wow, that's like magical. That's beautiful. Oh my god, again, stunning. Look at the shifts in those. I hope the shifts are picking up on camera. And then, oh my god, look at that yellow, guys. I feel like I need to use the yellow, but I don't know. I feel like I should use the yellow against maybe one of the purples. Do you know what I mean? Or should I use like one of the darker ones? Let's swatch 2 of the darker ones. So we have Poisonous and Night Fury. This one seems a lot softer. Yeah, these two seem to be a lot more softer in the pan. So we've got I can't remember the names of these, but yeah, there's that one. That's so beautiful. Look at that shift, guys. I really hope that's picking up. And then this one. This is like your typical like black based. Now I'm thinking, do I go in with this? This is so beautiful. Do I go in with this one and then the yellow? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. What haven't I swatched for you? Okay, so I haven't swatched the green and I haven't swatched the white. Let's just clean off my fingers. So we're going to swatch the white, which is Enchanter, and the, what did I say? Oh, the green, which is Hellbore. Love these names, so flipping amazing. I don't know where to swatch them. So that is like, oh, look at that. That is like, again, another magical shade. And then we swatch the green here. Beautiful. That's just your basic kind of green. I don't think that doesn't have any shift to it, but it is very, very stunning. Yeah, I'm really happy. I think I'm going to go in with this like purpley shade and then the yellow. Purple and yellow together as well. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, this poisonous shade is a lot more like crumblier than I think the others will be, but it's absolutely fine. So you might experience a little bit of fallout. I would maybe say if you've done your makeup, maybe it would be best for you to spray your brush. I haven't done my makeup yet, so we're just going to tap it and pack it on. And I'm just going to leave like that front portion right there ready for that yellow. I'm super excited to put that yellow next to this. I think that's going to be absolutely stunning. I'm just trying to pack it on rather than swiping it on. So I just feel like you get the best payoff when you do that, especially with these like more looser, softer shimmers. I always feel like it's best to pack them on to get the best like payoff. I'm going to flip my brush over and go into Flowering. This is so beautiful. This is also quite a soft one, to be quite honest. Holy, oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh my god, that is bright. That is definitely a summer shade. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Should I have just put that in my inner corner though? I don't think so. No, I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving it. So that is kind of how the eyes are looking, guys. I'm going to go away. Lower lash line, I think I'll just go in with a little bit of the grey, just to tie in. I'm going to go away, finish off my makeup, and then I will be back to show you the finished look. But I mean, I did say I wanted to keep it more simple, but honestly, I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. This is completed look number 1 using the new Nightshade palette from Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny. I'm freaking obsessed. I am actually obsessed with those cool tones with that bright pop of yellow. I just think it looks absolutely insanely beautiful. The mattes were absolutely amazing. They blended out so beautifully. I will say this pastel shade was a little bit light on my skin. I need to use it where I'm packing it on, just to see whether I can get any colour payoff from it. But obviously I only used it with a fluffy brush today, so I'll test that out in another look. But yeah, absolutely obsessed with look number 1. Let's dive into look number 2. I think for look number 2, I kind of want to maybe mix the yellow and the green matte and see what that does, basically. Yeah, and then I don't know, I might deepen it up. I might deepen it up with the dark purple because I haven't used that yet. I might go back into the grey because I do love the grey, but we'll see how far we get just by using these more as a transition shade. Just dipped into both and I'm just Using a fluffy but dense brush because I really want to pack that colour on. Yeah. It's a very bright green. I do maybe wish there was a deeper green in here. But I love the colour. I mean, that's just creating like, it's like a funky colour. I love mixing my shadows. Like, it's absolutely one of my favourite things to do, just to see what kind of like colours that you can get and what like cool things you can do. It's like reminding me of like Flubber. Remember like Flubber, the film? It's like giving me Flubber vibes. Like a slimy green, definitely like a Halloweeny. You know, when those what are they? Like you get like the ghosts and stuff, and they light up in the dark, and they're like that greeny colour. Yeah, I know what I'm on about. I feel like I might just, I don't know what to do. I feel like I might deepen up the crease with the grey, and then I might go into Woody, which is that like dark purple, but I don't want to put too much in. I just want to make it a little bit more grungier. So I think you can literally go either way with this palette. You can, I mean, that was like quite bright, and I've added like the grey and just made it that little bit grungier. So I think that is showing. This palette has a lot of versatility, so I'm just gonna run that through the crease, but I'm only going in with like really little amount just because I don't want it to be. But can you just see how it's got like more like a grungy green now and not like a bright vivid green? It's got like a more murky. This is why you should add like mix your shades, because honestly you could create a look that you just absolutely love, and it doesn't always work. Not 100% of the time. Sometimes it'll look rubbish, but 9 times out of 10 it actually looks like really, really cool. So now that that's down, I'm just going to pack on some of Woody on the outer corner. I have near enough used every single shade of the, obviously I haven't used all the shimmers, but I haven't used Black Knights. Just going to pack that on right here and just wiggle it on the edge, and a little bit through the crease. So that is the mattes kind of like all laid down. Obviously I'll go back through my shades and make sure that they're all blended and I'm happy with how everything is looking, and then we'll come back and add some shimmer. For shimmer, I have to go in with one of these like lighter purples. So I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Night Fury and just like tap that literally like right here, just because I want it to have something. Oh my god, look how sparkly that is. It's so pretty. I just wanted that lighter purple to have something to blend into, and then I think I'm gonna go in with Dream Shades right here, and then I might use Enchanter in the inner corner just because I haven't used that yet. So I'm just gonna pick up Dream Shade on a brush. How pretty is that? That's beautiful. I want like the main focus to be the Dream Shade, so that's why I only put a little bit of that Night Fury down. To connect them together, I think I'm going to take a little bit of Hypnotic, just because I'm trying to use as many shades as possible. And that one's, yeah, that one's got like more like of a purple in it. And the other one's got like maybe more of like a blue. Just helps them connect together. Let's find a brush for my inner corner. I am just going to spray my brush just because obviously I don't have anything for it to adhere to. That's just going to go right in the inner corner right there, and it's got a mixture of the blue and the purple. I'm going to go and finish off my base makeup, my other eye, and then I'm back to show you the second complete look. And that is completed look number 2 using the Gourmande Girls Doodles by the Bunny Nightshade palette. Oh, for my lips, I'm just using MAC Stranger Things lip gloss. This is in Wild Wheeler. It's discontinued now, unfortunately. But let's get into the palette and my final thoughts. I'm only going to create 2 looks, guys, because it's been so flipping long since I've uploaded. I need to get this video up. So I love the packaging. I just think the packaging is so cool, and I love the colour story. I absolutely love the colour story. You've seen me mix these shades together like there's no tomorrow, and I've had no problems. I have no problems blending. You can definitely get some like lighter pastel shades over here. I just love how they do their colour stories. In like the Spooked palette, you had the side where it was more of your neutrals every day, and then over the other side you have more of your Halloween dark and grungy colours. It was absolutely fantastic. And this one is exactly the same. Over here, you've got your bright pops of colour. So if you're a bright colour lover, this palette is perfect. And then over there, if you're like a more, you know, sexy, Halloweeny type of person, you've got your grunge. This palette has it all. They nail their colour stories so well. They work super well together. I am so glad that now Doodles by the Bunny will always be working with Gourmande Girls. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So well done to her. And they just nailed it. I don't know what else to say. The only shades I haven't used in 2 looks are these 2. So I think that's pretty good going, because I've used every other shade in here apart from those 2. And I've loved it. I loved both of the looks. They were very different. I cannot wait to keep playing with this palette. I look at it and I'm so inspired. And it's been a while. It's been a while since a palette has actually done that to me, given me a full inspiration, giving me about 7 or 8 looks I just want to create just by looking at it just like that. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. They smashed it, and that is literally all I have to say about it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you stuck around to the end and you want to subscribe, please do, and I will see you all in the next one, which should be a little bit sooner, I'm hoping. I'll see you all soon. Bye.